Hey everyone, Rich Gibbens here, Executive Director for SWMLS, and I have another time-saving tip. So today I want to talk a little bit about how to save some parts of documents. So you guys know right now NMAR has made the decision that we're moving away from Instant and over to SkySlope, and I've heard some things that one of the most used features of InstantNet that SkySlope does not have is the ability to redact documents. So what I want to show you today is a feature that is actually built into Windows, and I believe Mac has a similar tool as well. I'm just not sure what it's called the Snipping Tool or Snip and Sketch. And what this does is it allows you to take out just pieces of a document in order to share that. So this isn't really dealing with the contract redaction side as much as helping you deal with those inspection reports. So what I'm talking about here is, just as a reminder, we do have on the notice of objection this thing that says buyer shall not send the entire inspection report unless requested by the seller in writing. So when you're doing these objections and things like this, you should only be sending the parts of the inspection report that are being objected to, right? So I have my inspection report from when I bought my home 2 years ago on here, and I did get permission to use it, by the way. And so I'm going to come down here and pull up and say that we want to do something about these cracks in the driveway, right? So with InstantNet, what you would have done is gone through and deleted all the pages except the one that's on here. I'm going to change your thinking a little bit, and I'm going to have you instead only send what you need instead of taking out the stuff you don't need, right? So the way this works is in Windows, there is a tool called the Snipping Tool. And the easiest way to bring it up is to hold down the Windows key, the Shift key, and the S key. And what will happen when you do that is when you hold down Shift Control S, your screen's going to black out, and you'll see my cursor changes to that little plus sign right there. And what you do is you click and hold, and you drag it over the area that you want to save. So I'm clicking and holding, I'm dragging it over, and now I'm releasing the key. And what it does is it takes that and puts it on my clipboard. So now for the clipboard, the idea there for Windows is you use copy and paste. So when you use copy on something, it adds it to your clipboard. That's Control C. When you use paste, which is Control and V, it adds whatever is on your clipboard wherever you're using it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull up Microsoft Word, and now I'm going to hit Control V, and it's going to take just that section that I cut from the inspection report and add it on there. So going back over to the inspection report, I'm going to come down here, and there's going to be these gaps present at the window and wall. Basically needed some caulking, which I have taken care of, by the way. So once again, I'm going to hit Windows key Shift S. It's going to black out my screen, pop up my little thing, click and drag, go back over to Windows and hit Control V. So now or go back over to Word and hit Control V. So you go through and you just grab the things you need from the inspection report, paste them into this document, and then from there you just save that document. So you can go in Word here, you can go to Save as Adobe PDF, and then you can save that PDF to your desktop as usual. Depending on how you have your PDF set up there, the way you save it might be a little different. You might have to go to Save As instead, and then you'll choose PDF from that list. It just depends on which Adobe you have installed, which Word you have installed, things like that. So just save it as a PDF as normal from there. So that's the Snipping Tool. I do want to point out that there are some alternatives to the Snipping Tool out there on the internet. If you go on Google and search for something like Snipping Tool alternatives, there's other ones out there that some people like better. There's things like, there's Greenshot is the one that I like. There's one called Snagit. There's one called Light something or other. But anyways, there's a lot of different options out there. So if you want something that works a little bit different, that's an option for you as well. But that's just something that's built into Windows. You don't have to download anything, just use what's already there. You can also, if you don't remember what that Windows Shift S, if you just go right here under your, under the Windows thing and you just search for Snip, it'll come up as Snipping Tool or Snip and Sketch, and then you can pull those tools up. And if you bring up Snip and Sketch, it looks like this, and you'll click New, and then it'll bring you over here and do the same thing. So if you don't remember that quick shortcut, the Windows key Shift S, then you can also just search for it that way in your start menu as well. So that's the first one. I'm gonna have some more videos of this coming out soon to kind of give you guys some alternatives to use features that Instinet used to have that SkySlope does not. But also keep in mind, NMAR is continuing to work with SkySlope. So, just because those features aren't on here now doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. That might change in the future. But just wanted to get this out there to you guys as something in the meantime. Any questions at all, you give us a call down here at the bottom, support at swmls.com or 505-843-8833. Thanks, and have a great day.